Stop scrolling right now. What if I tell you that a simple 1-cent coin, yes, just a tiny penny, could be worth more than $628,000? This sounds unbelievable, shocking, and even emotional, right? Welcome to Coin Spyder, the channel where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary stories. Today's video is not just about a coin, it's about a hidden opportunity that most people ignore every single day. Imagine holding a coin in your hand without realizing its true value. Imagine spending it without knowing it could change your life. That's exactly why this video is so important. Because today we are talking about the 1942 1-cent coin, a coin that looks normal but has the potential to surprise you in ways you never expected. So don't skip this video. Don't miss any detail, because one small clue can make a huge difference. Stay till the end, because what you learn today might help you discover something truly valuable in your own collection. Let's start simple so everyone can understand. The 1942 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln Wheat penny, is a coin from the United States. On the front side, you will see Abraham Lincoln's face, along with the word liberty in the year 1942. On the back side, you will notice 2 wheat ears, which is why it is called the wheat penny. Millions of these coins were made, which means most of them are common and easy to find. But here's the important part. Not every coin is the same. Some coins were made with small differences. Some have mint marks like D or S, and some have errors. These small differences are what collectors look for. These details are what can turn a simple coin into something special. So even if you think your coin is normal, you should always check it carefully, because sometimes the smallest detail can create the biggest value. Now let's talk about why the year 1942 matters so much. This was during World War II, a time when resources were very important. Metals like copper were needed for war equipment, so the United States started changing how coins were made. In 1942, most pennies were still made from copper, but this was one of the last years before major changes happened. In 1943, pennies were made from steel instead of copper. Because of this transition period, 1942 coins are very interesting for collectors. Some unusual things happened during this time, including rare errors and experimental strikes. That's why collectors pay extra attention to coins from this year. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of history, and sometimes history becomes very valuable when combined with rarity. Let's be honest and clear, so there is no confusion. Most 1942 1-cent coins are not worth a fortune. If your coin is worn out, scratched, or very common, then its value might only be a few cents to a few dollars. Yes, that's the truth. Many people think every old coin is valuable, but that's not correct. Value depends on condition, rarity, and special features. A normal 1942 penny in average condition might only sell for a small amount. But this does not mean your coin is useless. It just means you need to check it more carefully. Because sometimes a coin that looks ordinary can actually be rare, and that's where things start to get exciting. Now comes the most exciting part of this video. How can a 1-cent coin go above $628,000? The answer is simple but powerful. Rare errors. Some 1942 pennies were made with mistakes during the minting process. These mistakes make the coin unique. For example, if a coin was struck on the wrong metal or has a major error, collectors become very interested. These rare coins are extremely hard to find, and that's why their value increases so much. In very rare cases, when a coin has a unique error, excellent condition, and is verified by experts, it can sell for more than $628,000 in auctions. But remember this clearly. This only happens if the coin is truly rare. Not every coin will reach this value. This is only for special cases. Now let's talk about what you should actually look for in your coin. First, check for double letters. Look at the word Liberty and the date 1942. If the letters look doubled or blurry, that could be an error. Second, check the alignment of the coin. If the design looks off-center, that is also a possible error. Third, check the metal color. If your coin looks different from normal copper coins, it could be something unusual. Fourth, check for mint marks like D or S under the date. Some mint marks are more valuable than others. These small details might not seem important, but they can make a huge difference. So take your time, use good lighting, and examine your coin carefully. Let's create some real excitement with examples. There have been coins in the past that sold for thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars because of rare features. Collectors are always searching for something unique. When they find it, they are willing to pay big money. Imagine two coins that look almost the same. One is normal and worth a few cents. The other has a rare error and suddenly becomes worth thousands. This is the power of coin collecting. And in extreme and rare situations, coins with exceptional features can go above $628,000. These are not everyday coins. These are once-in-a-lifetime discoveries. And that's why people stay curious and keep searching. Now, you might be wondering, where do these expensive coins actually sell? In the United States, there are professional auction houses where rare coins are sold. Some of the most popular ones are heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers in great collections. These platforms are trusted and used by serious collectors. When a rare coin appears in these auctions, buyers from around the world start bidding. The price goes higher and higher until someone wins. This is how coins reach huge values. These auctions are real, active, and very competitive. So if you ever have a rare coin, these are the places where it can be sold for its true value. Now let me ask you something very important. What if you already have this coin? What if it's in your drawer, your wallet, or your old collection? Most people never check their coins carefully. They ignore them, spend them, or forget about them. But what if your coin is different? What if your coin has a rare feature? This is why you need to stay curious, because sometimes the biggest opportunities are hidden in the smallest detail. Don't underestimate what you have. Take a closer look because your next discovery might surprise you. Here's something exciting for you. Auctions are happening, collectors are searching, and the market is active. If you believe you have a special 1942 coin, you should not ignore it. You can explore selling it through trusted auction platforms in the United States. And here's what I want you to do. If you have this coin, comment below right now. Tell me what you have, describe your coin, and let's see if it's something interesting. Because your coin might be the next big discovery. And who knows, it could be worth checking professionally. Before we move to the ending, here's a very important warning. Never clean your coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value. Many beginners make this mistake and lose potential money. Always keep your coin safe, dry, and untouched. If you think your coin is valuable, show it to a professional expert. Verification is very important when it comes to high-value coins. Without proper verification, a coin cannot reach its full value in auctions. So be smart, be careful, and protect your coin. Now it's your turn, Coin Spyder family. If this video surprised you, if you learned something new, or if you are now curious about your own coins, then don't just watch and leave. Hit the like button right now because it helps the channel grow. Comment below and tell me if you have a 1942 coin. Share this video with your friends and family because they might have a valuable coin too. And most importantly, subscribe to Coin Spyder and turn on notifications so you never miss an amazing discovery. Because remember, the next coin we talk about might already be in your pocket. Stay curious, stay smart, and keep searching for hidden treasure. This is Coin Spyder, and your journey to discovering valuable coins starts today.